Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Shohei Ohtani gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now is Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So now here is Jorgan Alvarez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Bizarro looks up. And that one is gone. 3-run home run down the line in right, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Nope. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in for Houston, Ian Happ. Now the first pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And there are two away now.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Next to hit, Trey Mancini. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Anaheim. It's now 3-0 Houston. Lance McCullers is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
David Fletcher is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Bregman gloves it. And that's the first out.
Batting second, not shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, 8 hits in 15 at-bats. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. From the belt, the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Rendon has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels nothing. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Steven Souza is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nomar Mazara.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In at the plate is Shawn Murphy as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit. And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Marsh. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Murphy leads off first with 1 away. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
At the plate, Matt Thaiss. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. First and second now, 1 man out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First delivery to him, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
That'll bring up Jorgan Alvarez. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lazar is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher.
The second baseman, David.
First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now
here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 balls and a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is foul right side. 2-2, here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now a 3-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping in once again is Carlos Correa, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Steven Souza would be next. swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza. A ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball lined softly here toward the right side, but a foul ball, 1-1. But a foul ball, 1-2 the count now. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Houston, and it's still 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now into the box, Nomar Mazara looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next up, Shawn Murphy worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh. First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 the count. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now with At the plate is Jason Castro. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the pitch. The 1-0 home.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Chopper to short, right to Iglesias. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Murphy. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Throw won't get him. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And now Kyle Tucker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Altuve takes his lead at third with 1 away. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jorgan Alvarez waits on deck. 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
To the plate now, Jorgan Alvarez, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready on 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
He's set. The 0-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels 1. Forrest Whitley, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Thaiss. Now here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Thaiss, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. He's got it, and that's out number 1. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And it's 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready now for L.A., Jose Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. Astros lead this one 3-1. Well, all set for the start of the inning, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, Trey.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Aaron Slegers takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. So here's Trey Mancini as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one. The 1-2. Right side fair ball down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate now, Steven Souza. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now the relay home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Next up for the Stros, Jason Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. The 1-1.
misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now to the plate, Jose Altuve. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. To the left side, but it's well foul.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping up is Kyle Tucker. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
And now a pitch on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. And the Angels are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. No outs, nobody on. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So next to bat will be Justin Upton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way to Upton. Rendon gets his lead at first, nobody out. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Scorched to third. Bregman has it. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with another 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Standing in now, Shawn Murphy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-2. Now at the plate, Jorgan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 43, Jorgan Alvarez.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Not close. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Now a ball rolled softly to second, fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First offering, and here's a ball hit in the air. Headed after it is Mazzara. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. To 1-2 now. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Bregman on third with 2 out. Correa left field and carrying well. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot as they open it up to 6-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. High in the air down the right field line. Mazzara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels 2. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
The designated hitter, Rendon.
And now the first pitch. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The pitch. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Grounded to first. And there's one away. Digging in next, Matt Thaiss. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Right side, fair ball down the line. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Joe Smith takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In now, David Fletcher, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 4.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Next, here is Mike Trout. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Hap is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Angels get just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Astros on top 6-3. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Mike Mayers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now the Astros designated hitter, Steven Souza, drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. 2-1 now to Steven Souza.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jason Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1 to Jason Castro. Pitch on the way.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy's come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 6-3. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Justin Upton.
Justin Upton.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one yanked just foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now is Shawn Murphy. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's the first offering, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Felix Pena enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Into the box, Kyle Tucker. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3.
Kyle Tucker.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball one.
Hit hard to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Jorgan Alvarez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Rendon has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rod.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-3. Ryan Stanek is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Brandon Marsh. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home, to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 0-1. And in here as he had to bend out of danger. Stanek rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Now the 2-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line and left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Matt Thaiss. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Now this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
To the plate now, David Fletcher. This is in the air out to left field. Alvarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in will be Jose Iglesias, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.